Orlando has taken its lead from Miami with well-organised street food events all over the city.
And I'm in an area called the Milk District, where an event called Tasty Tuesdays is taking place.
Tasty Tuesdays is a weekly street food event where 9 big and beautiful food trucks gather on Robinson Street.
I'm about to meet a man who's given his mama's original Cuban recipes a real twist, but he's doing it in the largest food truck in Orlando.
This is Alex Flores. He's recently converted to street food. His passion is Cuban cuisine, and Central Orlando is where you'll most often find his truck.
Hi, Alex.
Hey, Andy.
How you doing? You gonna come down for a chat?
Absolutely.
The largest truck in Orlando, man. Look at it. How did you first get started?
22 years in the restaurant business for me. I finally said, this is the avenue I'm gonna use to express what I want to do as far as food goes.
There's such a good vibe here. You've got a row of street truck vendors, and on the other side, you've got a bar. This is what pop-ups are about, the community, bringing people together. It's a great thing, isn't it?
The love that people have for food that's made right and made with love, people come out for it, and that's what we do here. One of our most popular items are GBD balls. GBD stands for Golden Brown and Delicious. Inside you have a classic style Spanish chicken and rice. There's peas in there as well. A roasted red pepper, sour cream. They're probably gonna be hot.
Oh, wow. The flavour you get from them, really light, subtle spice, but they're unreal. I've also seen on your menu the Cuban sandwich.
The Cuban sandwich is absolutely fantastic. It's Cuban bread, it's ham, Swiss, pickles, and it's a 12-hour roast pork. And actually, I have some pork roasting right now.
So we can go to yours and make proper Cuban sandwich with pulled pork.
We sure can.
Right, enough. I'm taking this with me, but let's go.
All right, let's go.
Right, Cuban sandwich, pulled pork. Come on, I can't wait.
Coming up, I test Alex's patience, building an iconic sandwich.
You need to hurry up, I'm getting hungry.
Sorry, chef.
Discover street food sushi that's a feast for the eyes.
It's art on a plate.
And I cook a smoked roasted trout dish with big flavours.
Welcome back. I'm on a road trip across America on a quest to discover some of the best street feasts this country has to offer. My journey has brought me to Orlando, where I'm discovering some big and beautiful street feasts.
Later, I'm inspired to create a colourful smoked fish dish with a spicy kick.
But right now, we've moved to the Sanford area, and I'm in Alex's prep kitchen.
Alex Flores offers his unique take on Cuban cuisine from his food truck, Twisted Cuban.
And I'm about to fulfill a personal ambition of my very own.
We're making Alex's Cuban sandwich.
We have pork. It's the rear rump of the pork. Mustard, pickles, ham, Swiss cheese, and Cuban bread.
What's the first step in getting this lovely pork going?
The first step is to apply our spices. We have the kosher salt.
How much?
That's good.
And then with the pepper, chef?
Very little.
How's that?
Wonderful.
Garlic?
A little bit heavier on the garlic. We love garlic.
Spices are integral to Cuban cooking, but as this is a large piece of meat, we're not holding back. Next up is dried onion powder, followed by paprika, cumin, oregano, and finally a special spice.
This is called adobo completo. This is a very traditional Cuban spice.
Ooh.
All different types of citrus and herbs in there. Okay, the wet marinade, this is orange juice, sour orange, and lime juice in there.
Which is actually used with a lot of Cuban cooking, is it? Zesty, citrus,
Correct.
and
All right.
this is?
This is the mojo criollo.
Mojo Criollo is a traditional sauce made using olive oil, garlic herbs, and citrus juice.
So should I cover this with foil?
Absolutely.
So into the oven. After 12 hours, inside here should be magic. So this just smells divine.
And this is how you know that it's done.
Wow. Gosh, this is going to be a good sandwich. So is this a sort of cooking you grew up with? Is this something you've always known in your life?
Every time I smell this, it reminds me of home. And this can be served with rice and beans at a traditional Cuban home.
And now what type of bread is this?
It's Cuban bread. It's crusty on the outside, and it's nice and tender in the inside.
It wouldn't be a Cuban sandwich at all, but you could use ciabatta. That would be the next thing for us to work with, I think.
This is a classic plain yellow mustard. Next up are pickles. Andy, go ahead and start layering those pickles in there. The next layer is going to be your favorite.
Am I just layering it on top?
Correct. I need to hurry up, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, no. Sorry, chef. And this is just plain boiled ham, is
That's
it?
plain boiled ham. It has a great flavor, great texture to it.
Next to cheese.
You want to layer it so every bite has cheesy goodness in it as well.
Right, Alex, onto the griddle.
Onto the griddle. Andy, one last thing. This is something that makes it all the much better. We put some butter right on top, and this will help getting that crunchy texture on top. And now we just close it and put it to bed. We'll have it in a minute.
But before I devour the Cuban sandwich, here's a reminder of how it's done. First, add the dried spices to the pork, salt, pepper, garlic, dried onion powder, paprika, cumin, oregano, and adobo pimento. And then the wet seasoning, orange, sour orange, and lime juice, and the mojo criollo. Now slow roast on a medium heat for 12 hours. To build the sandwich, start with the mustard on the bottom, then pickles, the pulled pork, boiled ham, and then the Swiss cheese, and griddle for around 7 minutes.
Right, the moment of truth. Oh, it's so tender and cheesy. Most of all, there's just so much taste, isn't there?
There is. It's all compact and nice little sandwich. Well, there's nothing little about it.
You can either watch me or join in with me, Alex.
I think I'll join in with you.
Ah, oh, good.